Okay, so we'll just start sitting. So closing your eyes as we normally do, just letting your body settle, closing your eyes. And you can bring your hand in Chin Mudra if you like. So this is where the thumb and the forefinger touch. And then the three remaining fingers are taut and on your knees, anywhere you like. So just stay there for a bit. And just let your body settle. And imagine there is something pulling your head so that your spine is elongated. And also just going slowly forward and backward, just to make sure you're nice and straight. And again, squeeze the shoulder blades together to open the chest. But let go, let the shoulders down. And just enjoy the sitting position. So if this is not comfortable for you, you're okay to sit in a chair. So we're going to be here for a little while, for about 7 minutes or so. So just make sure you're very comfortable. And feel the contact point between your feet and the floor. Contact between the calves and the floor. Contact between the thighs and the floor or the chair. The contact between your hands and the rest of your body, if they're on your knees, so the contact between the hands and the knees, or the lap, wherever the hands are. And again, we'll just do the same, and wherever you see any tension, you can try and let go of that tension. So starting from your feet, both feet up to the calves, the thighs, hips and buttocks area, to the back, lower back, middle back, upper back, to the front of the body, the abdomen, the chest and the clavicle. And then your hands, forearms, upper arms, shoulders. And now feel the contact between your clothes and the skin. So feeling that contact. And now bring your attention to your breath. So breathing in through both nostrils, so the air goes through both nostrils, imagining the base of a triangle, and then the air goes and meet at the tip of the triangle at the point between the eyebrows. So inhaling, feel the air going in, meeting at the tip of the triangle at the eyebrow center, and then exhaling through the sides of the triangle, the air comes out through both nostrils. So visualizing the shape of the triangle and exhaling. So when you inhale, feel the air going in, feel the sensation between the nostrils and the air, just the sensation at the nostrils, sorry. And then exhaling, feeling the air going out. So you might notice the temperature of the air coming in and out. It's a bit colder when it goes in and a little bit warmer when it goes out. So noticing very little things. So keeping the shape of your triangle. And next time you go to the tip of the triangle at the point between the eyebrows, just leave the attention there. And we're going to chant Om 3 times as we normally do. So the reason we chant Om is to signal to our body, that's the beginning of our practice, to tune in our energy. So even though we are not together physically, but we are in a group and we're working together. And that's the intention of the Om. So inhale to prepare. And then exhale. Inhale to Om. Om. Now the opening prayers. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which translates as Om, peace, peace, peace. Okay, so I've got the translation for you of the opening prayers in the chat if you've not done it with me before, so you can have a look before you leave today. So thanks everyone for being here. Welcome to today's class. And it's a pleasure for me to be able to teach today. And I will begin with we're going to begin with some Hasta Mudras, which we did last week. And the theme for today is yoga for power and confidence. So the one added advantage of yoga compared with physical exercise, if you like, or the distinction even, is that yoga also works at the mental level. So the breathing practices work at affecting the mood, and also there are subtle energies that move within the body that we kind of work on. So some of the poses are such that we embrace the quality of the poses when we are in them, and hence we can kind of develop those attitudes or these qualities within us. And so we will start with the Hasta Mudra, which we did last week to help us breathe. So we go back in Chin Mudra, so with the thumb and the forefinger to touch again. And then we breathe, so just breathing in. So last week we found that by changing the movement of the location of the hands, or the fingers rather, the place where we breathe is different. So we're just going to do that for a few minutes. So inhaling. Here, you will find that the breath is concentrated at the abdomen. So imagining a balloon at your abdomen, inside your abdomen. When you inhale, the abdomen goes out. When you exhale, the abdomen goes in. So the three remaining fingers are toward thumb and forefinger to touch. So breathing through the abdomen. So breathing in noiselessly, and then breathing out through the abdomen. So in. Abdomen goes out, and breathing out, abdomen goes in. So a few more of the abdominal breath. So now we will experience what the chest breath looks like. So to do the chest breath, so just curl in those three fingers, the three fingers that were taught, just curl them in. And now just bring your palms to face down. It doesn't matter, you can keep it up as well. So now, trying to breathe, you might find that the breath is now at the chest. So breathing in, the chest goes out, or even lateral breathing. And then in. So breathing in, there is the expansion of the ribs, and breathing out, the ribs come back in. So feeling the chest breath. So that's the next level of the breath. Couple more. And then now we're going to move the breath to the upper, to the shoulder area. So to do so, bring your thumb at the base of your, inside your hand, like so. And then curl the remaining, wrap the remaining fingers around your thumb. So just out, in, and then curl. And then bring the palms facing down. So now you might find that the breath goes to this upper area. So which means we're not breathing as deep as we were earlier on. So getting in touch with the clavicle breath or the shoulder breath, which is the shallowest of the 3 breaths that we've done. So when we are stressed, we breathe shallowly just at the shoulder area. So then there's less oxygen that goes in the body. And when we are slightly less stressed, we breathe through the chest, which is most people at most times. And then when we are very relaxed, we breathe and we can feel it in our abdomen, and we breathe, we have abdominal breath. So these are the 3 places where we breathe normally. So now we're going to combine these 3 to have, so the combination of these 3 breaths gives us the yogic, the full yogic breath. So leaving your hand as they were, so that's your fist, so you make your fist. And then this time, bring the hands at the hip joint here. So the palms are facing up this time. So, and when you're doing that, you will see that you're squeezing the shoulder blades a little bit, and the shoulders open. So inhaling, abdomen, chest and clavicle. Exhaling, clavicle down, chest down, abdomen down. So a few more. Inhaling, abdomen, chest and clavicle. Exhaling in the same way. So a few more. So inhaling, abdomen, chest and clavicle, and exhaling. So a couple more breaths. And now let go of your hands. And so this is just something for you that you can practice. And the idea is to try and breathe as deeply as we can most of the time. Okay, so now we go up, we'll come up and we'll start our sun salutations. So as we normally do. So get up in a way that feels okay for you. So, okay, perfect. Right, so sun salutation. So do any modification that you may need to do. So I'll just adjust. And okay, so you might not see the whole of me, but you know the practice, most of you, so that should be fine. Or maybe I'll just do that. Okay, that's better. Okay, so coming to towards the front of your mat. I'm not quite at the front at the moment, but you be at the front of your mat. And then just settling in and coming into a comfortable standing position. So with your feet, with all the toes down, spreading the weight onto the mat or the floor if you haven't got a mat. And just slowly, just letting the body settle. We've been sat down for a while, for a lot longer than I anticipated. And then tuck the pelvis under a little bit. And you can choose whether you want your feet very close to each other or a little bit of a distance. So inhale, exhale your palms together. Inhale, coming up, go up first, and then a little bit of a back bend. And then with an exhalation, come down. Bring your hands to the side of your feet. So let your neck hang and bend your knees as much as you need to. So bring your right leg back, your right knee on the floor, And look, come on the tip of your fingers and look up. So your left knee is directly above your left heel. So looking up to the ceiling. And now we'll transition into the plank pose. So bring the palm of your hands on the floor, come onto all fours, and then slide one leg back, and then slowly slide the other one, keeping the upper body strong. And then look towards the front of your mat so that your body is in one straight line. If this is too strong for you, bring the knees on the floor. So now we all bring both knees on the floor, uncurl the toes, then slowly, with control, keeping the elbows in, bring the chest down and the forehead down, and the buttocks hover in the air. And then slide the body into one straight line. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, we'll go into downward dog or inverted V, so you can bend your knees here or them straight. If your heels get into the direction of the floor, do so. And in this pose, which sometimes is called the downward dog, inverted V, make sure there is a bit of room between the ear and the shoulder. And again here, spread the weight equally on your hands. So the fingers are spread and the weight is not just on your ribs, but everywhere on both hands. So just staying there. And now we want to bring the right foot in between the hands. So to do that, we bring the left knee down first, and then the right foot. And then we come back to the position we were in earlier on, looking towards the ceiling, coming on the tip of the fingers. And then bring the back foot to meet the front foot. And here we will all bend our knees if they're not bent, and straighten the back. So the back might be curved now. Straighten the back by squeezing the shoulder blades, bring the arms back, and then with control and using the weight of the legs, coming up, using the arms and the legs. And then go up a little bit, and then a little bit of a back bend, not too much. And then exhaling the arms down. So we will do that a few more times. So getting ready. So coming again at the front of your mat. Inhaling and exhale the palms together. Inhale, up, arms up. Go up first and then back. Exhale, bring the hands by your feet, let the neck hang. So that there's hand, foot, foot, hand. And bend your knees as much as you need to. For those of you who can get the palm of your hands on the floor, do so. And inhale this time, the left leg back, the left knee on the floor. Come on the tip of your fingers, look towards the ceiling. And then we'll do the same thing, so transitioning into the plank pose. So if you can do it without going into all fours, do that. Otherwise, all fours, one leg, upper body stays completely immobile, and just that other leg lifts up. And looking towards the front of the mat. And breathe here. So if this is too strong for you, bring the knees down. But let's enjoy a few breaths here. And then slowly bring the knees down, uncurl the toes, and then keeping the elbows in, bring the chest down and the forehead down with control, as slow as you can. And then slide the body into one straight line and come up into baby cobra. So lift the hands up, look in the direction of the ceiling. Bring the hands back down, curl the toes under, and then come back into inverted V. If you need to walk the feet a little bit forward, do so, or the arms back, whatever works. So the idea is to get the hips as high up as you can. You can release the heels in the direction of the floor if that is possible for you. So you might find that you can't do all the poses, you can't get into some of them, and that's okay. We're all made differently, and we won't be able to do everything anyway, so we'll just have to accept that. So let the head hang, quite a bit of room between the ears and the shoulders. And now we bring the left foot in between the hands. So if you know how to do this, go ahead. Otherwise, come with me. Bring the right knee on the floor first, and then the left foot in between the hands. Come at the tip of your fingers and uncurl your back toe if you haven't already, and then look up. So that's the equestrian pose. And then bring the back foot to meet the front foot slowly, gently. And then bend your knees. Flatten the back, arms back, using the strength of your legs and your arms. Come up, go up first, and then a little bit of a back bend. So you're bending about where the bra strap is. I know that not everybody wears one, but there we go. And then slowly coming into this position. So we'll do the sun salutation one more time and lead with both legs. So if you want to close your eyes, if you've been doing this for a while with me, it might be nice to just let go with the flow and have your eyes closed. If you want to do it at a different rhythm as well, please go ahead. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up and a little bit back, not too much. Exhale, arms by the feet, let the head hang, bend the knees. Make contact with the floor wherever you are. Inhale, right leg back, right knee on the floor, tip of the fingers, look towards the ceiling. Transition into the plank pose, so all fours first, one leg back, upper body completely immobile, lifting the other knee, looking towards the front of the mat, so the back of the neck is straight. So bring the knees down, uncurl the toes, bring the chest down, bring the forehead down, keeping the elbows in. Slide the body into one straight line. And now we're going to come up into cobra using the arms a little bit. So come up a little bit more this time using the hands, but not too much. So wherever you are, make sure your navel is definitely on the floor. And in this pose, even though I'm using my hands a little bit, then if I take them off, I can do that. So which means there's not much pressure on my hands. Now coming into downward dog with an exhalation. And now we'll bring the right foot in between the hands. So you can bring the left knee down first, or if you can just bring the right foot landing very softly in between the hands. Uncurl the back toe, look to the ceiling, check your front knee alignment directly above the heel. And then bring the back foot to land gently next to the right foot. Bend the knees, arms back, flatten the back, coming up. Go up first and then a little bit of a back bend. And then with an exhalation, coming down. So we'll repeat this on the left side. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up first and then back. Exhale, down. Bend your knees, let the neck hang. Inhale, left leg back. Looking to the ceiling. And then coming into all fours, into the plank pose. So again, here, we're going to spend a little bit of time in the plank pose, so we'll breathe normally, making sure that your fingers are apart, and that you are smiling and really enjoying being in the plank pose. So a couple more breaths if you can. At any time, bring your knees down. So take this at your pace, do whatever you need to do. So now everyone bringing their knees down, uncurl your toes, elbows in, chest down, forehead down. Inhale, straight line, coming up, keeping the elbows away from the ears and back. So again, if you take your hands off, you should be able to do that. And also, if you can, you keep the feet together at the back. If they separate a little bit, that's okay too. With an exhalation, we come into inverted V. So coming down, letting the body hang, creating a little bit of room between the ears and the shoulders. And then we bring the left foot in between the hands. So if you need to bring the right knee down first, do so. And then you can try, for those of you who are doing it in one go, trying to do it by landing the left foot really nicely and gently and noiselessly, if possible. So coming into equestrian pose, looking to the ceiling, a little bit of a neck stretch, and then bring the back foot to meet the front foot. And then back, bend your knees, arms back, coming up, back, a little bit up first, and then back to the middle back, and then exhale, hands into prayer. Okay, so we now rest for a little bit. So if you want to lie down, so lying down. So the sun salutations are a good warm-up exercise to do. And they stretch the body in all sorts of ways. And I normally recommend people to do 3 and build up to 6. And for those who can, up to 9. But in a class, obviously, I focus on making sure that you get the technique so that you can practice on your own. So I never do more than 2 or 3. So that's for you to do if you are, if you want to do something in your own time at all. So resting, relaxing, coming into corpse pose or shavasana. So lying down with your feet apart and with your arms to the side, palms facing up, a little bit of room between the arms and the armpit. And just closing the eyes. So this is the shavasana pose or the corpse pose, where we let the body relax, where we just let go. In this pose, there is nothing to do. Just let gravity hold you. So sometimes we just have to give away control and let gravity or other things take over and take care of us for a little while. So sun salutations might get your heart rate up a little bit, or maybe not, but the idea is if it has got your heart rate up even a little bit, then to use the exhalation to prolong the exhalation so that your heart rate goes back to normal quite quickly. So inhaling for a count of 2 or 3, and then exhaling for a count of 4 or 6. So making the exhalation twice as long if you can. So inhaling and then exhaling. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. So staying with the breath. And if you can do the abdominal breath or the full breath, whatever breath you like. Maybe one of the deeper ones though. So taking it easy, making the exhalation longer. So to really feel relaxed, the trick is with the exhalation, not the inhalation so much. So the idea is we take a long time to breathe out, so there is the maximum air within the body. And the body has time to absorb the oxygen. So now we'll do a little bit of leg raises. So if you want to, so still lying down, bring your palms facing down. And then we'll bend the left knee. And we will just make sure that our buttocks are on the floor, the back is on the floor. And then we'll tense the abdomen. And then we'll lift the right leg up, leaving both buttocks on the floor. And then exhaling down. So we'll do that for with a count now. Inhale for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Point the fingers towards you if you like. Well, not the fingers, sorry, the toes. And then exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Leg down. So one last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do that one more time. So tense your lower abdomen to make sure your abdomen is engaged and tight. Inhale, lift the right leg up one more time. And then grab that leg wherever. So interlace your fingers, and then just grab the thigh wherever you can. A little bit wherever. So you can just stay here. Or if you like, on your next inhalation, coming up and bring the head up. And if you can walk the hands up in the direction of the foot. So breathing, make sure you're breathing. So you're breathing all the time. And if possible, noiselessly and deeply. And if you can here, you can bring one hand on the foot and one hand on the ankle, or both on the foot, or wherever you can grab is fine. You can grab on the thigh, be there. If you don't like the sensation of your neck up, you can bring the neck down. So make the asana, the posture your own. So here, with an exhalation, just try and let go a little bit. Feel where the tension is. If your body is inviting you to get closer, to get your knee closer to the nose, then do so. If not, just stay there. And then slowly bring your head down, if it's not down already. And so you feel that the stretch is quite intense at that point. And then slowly bend that knee and outstretch the left leg. So hold the right knee with your left hand, and then just gently bring the knee for a twist to the left. So in this pose, outstretch your right arm. Turn your face to the opposite place where the knee has gone, so that your knee has gone to the left, so your gaze goes to the right, looking at your right hand and your right fingers. And if you can, close your eyes. So you can do whatever you like with the left arm, left hand. If there's another version of a twist that you prefer, then go for it. So twists are quite nice. They also relax the mind. They also get rid of tension. And then a couple more breaths. So again, if your body allows you to go a little bit deeper in the stretch, do so. But don't force anything. If your body is not inviting you to do so, then just stay there and breathe. And then slowly bringing that knee to the middle, and then outstretch that leg. So bringing both arms back to the original point by the side of the body, with the palms facing down. So now we'll repeat the same thing on the left side. So bending the right knee, bringing the right foot on the floor, and then engaging the abdomen, making sure the back is down, the pelvis is square, both hips are level. So inhale, left leg, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. 2 more times with your own breath. Inhale up. Keep both buttocks on the floor. Keep the abdomen engaged. Exhaling down. 1, 2, 3. One last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to bring the leg back up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Interlace your hands behind the thigh. And then out. So making sure that the back of the neck is relaxed. And then slowly, with your next in-breath, come up. And then bring the head up. And then walk your hands in the direction of the foot. So breathing. So breathing in this position. So one leg might feel quite different to the other. So one side might do. So see, and whatever difference that you notice, just acknowledge it. So we're not going to be judging it. We're just going to acknowledge it and accept it as it is. So again, feel where you can find any tension. And if you can feel any tension, then on your out breath, just let it go. So if you can get your knee closer to your nose, do so. You don't have to, but if you try and do that, make sure that both buttocks are on the floor. A little bit more, couple more breaths, feeling that sweet spot. And then slowly bring the head down, keeping hold of the legs if it's not too much. If it's too much, then let go, of course. And then slowly bring that leg down. And then hold your left knee with your right hand, bringing it gently into a twist to bring that knee to the right, wherever is comfortable for you. Outstretch your left arm, looking in the direction of your left hand. So breathing in this position. And if you like, you can close your eyes and enjoy your twist. If you need to modify the twist, you can modify it in whatever way that feels good for your body. So we want to feel an openness in the front body. And if it feels okay that you can keep the left shoulder on the floor, then that's good. If you can't, then that's okay too. Just accept that. And the idea is to have the openness of the body. And then slowly coming back to the center. And we will now move on to the next pose, which is cat and cow. So coming up slowly, and then we'll go on to all fours. So we'll go on to all fours for a little bit. And so the knees are directly up, above the hips. The hands are directly underneath the shoulders. If your shoulders are tight, you can walk the hand one hand space or just a little bit to the outside, just to the outside a little bit. That will release any pressure there. So make sure that the fingers are widely and nicely spaced so your hands are evenly on the floor. So we're just going to do some cat-cow. So the movement starts from the base of the spine. Let the stomach drop, looking up towards the ceiling, opening the chest. And then with the exhalation, the movement starts from the base of the spine again, curving the back, bringing the navel to the spine, and let the head hang. So a couple more with your own breath. So using the full length of the breath. Inhale, movement from the base of the spine, looking up, opening the chest, let the stomach drop. Exhaling, belly to spine, and let the neck hang. So one more. Inhale, looking up, and then exhale down. And now we're going to do an abdominal work here again. So there are two versions, so I'll just demonstrate these two. So this one we've done before, so we'll inhale the one leg out, and then exhale, bringing that knee to the elbow. So you can stay with this version, or for those who want to try, or those who know that you can do it, we can go into downward dog. So then inhale the leg, and then knee to the elbow. So you can choose which one you want to do. And if you start with a downward dog and then you realize that, well, actually, I'd rather stay with my knees on the floor, then do that. So I'm going to talk through the first one with the downward dog. So inhaling the right leg up, exhaling right knee to right elbow. So two more like so. Or if your knees are on the floor, it's the same principle. So carry on. 2. And then 3. And then slowly bring back up, bring the leg back up, and then coming down. So if you need to take a break, take a break. And now we're going to move to the left. So inhale, the left leg up, and then exhale, left knee to the outside of the left elbow. So 2 more. Inhale, up, exhale, inhale, up, and exhale. And then going back to downward dog. And then we will, if you want to go onto all fours, just take a little break onto all fours. And just stay here for a moment. And now we're going to do the tiger pose, so which is a little bit of a balanced pose. So we will bring the right leg back first, and then look towards the front of you, so bring the head up. And then when you're ready, you can bring the left arm up. So it's a little bit of a balanced pose. So if this is not quite right for you, just try. So fixing your attention into one point and looking at that point. So this is the tiger pose. And then bringing the hand down and the knee down. And then we'll do that on the other side. If you at any point you need to take a break with your wrist, do so. Or if you need to come onto your fist as well, you can do that. So this time, bring the left leg out, and then you can bring the right arm in front. And then coming down. And then we're going to do this, we're going to add a little bit of another pose. So if you just use or do whatever feels good for you. So this time into cat-cow, out. So bring the right leg back and then pivot the foot so that your right foot is on the floor, and then bring your hand up, your right arm up. So you can just stay here and enjoy that nice opening of the body. So for those of you who want a bit of a challenge, So you can try and lift that left knee. You can bring the left foot in front into a little bit of a side plank. So if this is still good for you, you can stack one foot on the other, or you can stay with the version with your knee on the floor, right? So you can always do that and stay there. So for those of you who've got one leg stuck on top of the other, you can stay there. Or if you want, you can just lift that top leg up and then slowly coming down to neutral. Okay, so this is a bit of a challenge, so feel free to stay with this with the same with the same pose as your leg on the floor. So I'm just going to move so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just changing side. You don't need to change side. So this time I lift my left arm up, looking at your left hand. So you can just stay here, enjoying a nice opening in the body. So you can stay here all the time. So that's absolutely fine. So you don't need to do anything that your body is not ready for today. So the other option is you can bring one foot in front of the other or at the back. So in front is probably better, and just stay there. And then if you like, you can stack one foot on top of the other. Oops. And then if you like, you can lift that top leg and do whatever you like. And then slowly come back to the center and meet me there. So we've had a little bit of a play. Okay. So now we're just going to rest in child pose for a second. So child pose is where you get your buttocks onto your heels. So you can spread your knees, make them wide, or if you like, you can keep them straight, you can keep them quite close. And the idea with the child pose is to start with the buttocks on the heels, and then if your head doesn't go down, that's okay. Make a little tripod, and then just hold your chin lovingly. Or if your head gets on the floor, then you can bring your arms forward or back, whatever feels right for your body now. So in the child pose, carry on breathing. Again, using the same principle of trying to elongate the out breath. So breathing for a count of 3 or 2, breathing in, and then breathing out for twice as long. So just breathing in and out in your child pose. So a couple more breaths. So make the child pose as relaxing as is possible for you. And if this is not relaxing, then take any pose that is relaxing for you. So if you're doing everything in a chair today, then just relax in your chair with your back to the back of the chair, wherever you are, making it comfortable for your body, not mine. Okay. So now we're going to come up into, so we're going to do the lion's pose. So I've taught this in my online class before, so some people might remember it. So the idea is, I did say at the beginning, so today we're talking about yoga for power and confidence. So the idea is we're going to be roaring like a lion. So if you've got any pets nearby, they might get a bit frightened of you, or any kids. So the idea is to just roar like a lion. So you can come either, if Vajrasana like this is comfortable for you, stay there. If it's not, then you can come in sitting down on all fours. So I'll come down on all fours, but you can choose which one you like. So you can bring your paws, the lion paws, just in front here, or if you like, if you can turn them so that your wrist is, your fingers are pointing towards you. So whatever feels right for your body. So I will just demonstrate for those who haven't done it before with me. So we will inhale, and then on the exhalation, we will just roar like a lion. So we'll do a silent one, and then we'll do two with noise. So the silent one just goes like this, inhale, and then exhale. And then when we're making a noise, we'll be making a noise. So I will demonstrate that, we will do that. So if you need to change the movement of the position of your wrist, do so. So the idea is to go forward a little bit. So inhale, and then exhale, a couple of breaths here. So now inhale, exhale, open your mouth wide, bring your tongue out. So we'll do that next time, roaring like a lion. So bringing your attention to the point between your eyebrows. So let's roar with me. So a lion is never frightened, is always confident. And go for it one more time. Inhale, and then with the exhalation, roar. It doesn't have to be tuneful or anything like that. It is just a roar. It's just have that confidence of a lion. And when a lion is roaring, it's not bothered about anyone else around, and it just rules and roars. So that's the idea. And it's also a very good way of releasing tension sometimes. So just for a moment, just see how you're feeling. And then we'll come up with a few standing poses. So coming up. So into standing pose. So now bring your right foot a little bit forward and then 45 degrees. So bringing that foot 45 degrees and a little bit forward. And bring your right thumb up so that your thumb is at the eye level. So keep looking at your right thumb, and then just bring your left arm so that your left thumb is in the same line, but obviously it's going to be, so you're keeping well, the left thumb would be a bit back. So we're going to fix all our attention on the right thumb all the time. So inhale, bringing the left arm up. So it's the bow and arrow pose, and bring your back arm, your left arm back, elbows still bent, fixing on your target, and then exhaling, coming down, coming back. So we'll do that a few more times. So inhale, really creating quite a bit of tension, bringing that arm back, focus and feel confident about your target, and then letting go of the arrow, and then coming down. So inhale, stretching your bow and with the arrow in place, a little bit back, and then letting the arrow go and come back down. And slowly bring your arms down. So now we're going to do this on the other side. So coming into a standing position again. And now just walk your foot a little bit, 45 degrees, one foot there. And then the back foot is still looking forward. So bring the left hand up. The left thumb is at the eye level. And then bring the right arm up, so the right thumb is slightly closer to you behind the left one, sorry. So keep looking at your left thumb. Inhale, bring the string, feeling the arrow there, and then letting go and back. We'll do that with the breath, focusing on the breath, looking at the left. Inhale and hold your breath for a second, and then when you need to breathe out, just come back, bringing that thumb there. One last time. Inhale, looking at your left thumb, arm back, and then let go, and then come back down, and then let go. So the idea is the bow and arrow pose is to feel like a warrior. And so in yoga, there are a few warrior type pose. And the idea is to then cultivate those qualities within us. So we're going to do a couple of warriors. So coming with your left foot in front, and then your right foot is back. Your hips are looking forward, so in the same line, so your hips are square. And there is a bit of a distance between the two legs. So we're all different, so you'll have to adjust the distance between your legs so that you're in a straight line and your hips are square. So that will depend on our body. So so you might need to adjust the distance as we try. So basically we will be folding the left knee, and then we would just want to make sure that the knee doesn't go forward. So we want the knee to stay there, and so you might need to adjust that stance. So again, making sure that the hips are square and the back foot is kind of about 45 degrees. And then bring the arms up, and then coming down, bending the left knee. So let the shoulders fall. So if you're in a chair, you can also do that, or wherever you are. And then in this position, making sure that you're not collapsing into the inner arch of the right foot, and that your weight is distributed equally on the right foot. So in this pose, so feeling the strength in your legs, the strength in that pose. And again, you can just fix on a point in front of you. So we'll just stay there and breathe. If you don't like the sensation of your arms up, you can just bring your arms down into prayer or onto your hips, wherever you like. And if your arms are up, make sure that there's quite a lot of room between the shoulders and the ears by exhaling the shoulders down. And now just move that back foot a little bit so that the left heel is in line with the right arch, and then coming into the warrior position. So again, bending the left knee, and there is a straight line between your back arm and the front arm, and you're looking to the middle finger of your left hand. So the same thing here, fixing like a warrior, like somebody with determination. So feeling those. And in this position, making sure that you're not going forward. So we're just nice, and the upper body is nice and straight. And you're looking to the middle finger of your left hand. And also making sure that your right arm hasn't gone down, it hasn't got a bit lazy. So just up again, but relax the shoulders. So just staying here. And then we'll do the reverse warrior. So you can bring the right hand on the leg, and then bring the left arm on top and look at the hand. So we're keeping the knees bent. So, and then going back into warrior two. So relaxing the shoulder again, looking at the middle finger. And then now we'll come back to the front. So bringing the back foot to meet the front foot. And now we're going to repeat this on the other side. So again, so in this case, the right foot is in front, and you can judge what distance you need between your legs. So for all of us, it's going to be different, and making sure your hips are nice and square. So staying there with the hips, and so bringing the arms up, inhaling, and exhaling, bending the knees. So looking up, if you like, or looking at a point that feels good for you. And again, relax the shoulders. So making sure that you're not collapsing into the inner foot of the right, into the left inner foot. So distributing the weight equally across in that left foot. Looking towards the ceiling, if you like, or towards at a point that's fixed, so wherever it feels good. So again, feeling that warrior-like pose. So breathing in and out, breathing in and out, breathing security and confidence, breathing out insecurities. So feeling like a warrior. And now bring the arms down for a moment and adjust your pose so that your back foot is now 90 degrees. And then your right heel is in line with your left arch. Now outstretch your arms, and then with an exhalation, bend your knee and relax your shoulders. So you can adjust your stance so that this feels right for you. So the knee doesn't go, you should be able to see your right toes. So looking at the right middle finger. Again, making sure that your shoulders are relaxed and your back arm is in line with the right arm. If there's any issue, then adjust accordingly. So looking at your right middle finger. And then now we're going to reverse warrior, bringing the left hand on the thigh, and then bringing the right arm up with the palm facing towards you. Going back into the warrior 2. Couple of breaths here. And then coming back. So heel toe, coming to the center. Okay, so these were the 2 warrior positions that we've done. And now we're just going to come down and relax. So coming down into the corpse pose. So lying down in the Shavasana position with your arms by your side and your legs folding to the side. So slowly let your body relax. And we're going to be here for about 5 minutes, not too long, 5 to 7 minutes maximum. So the idea is to try and be completely still for the relaxation. So letting your body relax, a little bit of room between the arms and the armpit. Let the feet do what they want to do and simply relax. So mentally repeat after me. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my calves and shins. I relax my calves and shins. My calves and shins are relaxed. I relax my knees and kneecaps. I relax my knees and kneecaps. My knees and kneecaps are relaxed. I relax my thighs. I relax my thighs. My thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips and buttocks. I relax my hips and buttocks. My hips and buttocks are relaxed. My lower body is relaxed. My lower body is relaxed. My lower body is completely relaxed. So we're just going to be working with sound a little bit. So we will do the sound ah. So we'll send the vibration of the ah to the hips and below. So inhale. Ah. One more time. Sending the vibration to the lower body, feeling the vibration in the lower body. I relax my lower back, middle back, and upper back. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. My entire back is relaxed. My entire back is completely relaxed on the floor. I relax my navel and stomach. Navel and stomach. Navel and stomach are relaxed. I relax my chest. I relax my chest. My chest is relaxed. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. Shoulders and shoulder blades are relaxed. I relax my fingers. Fingers, all the fingers of the right hand and the left hand. My fingers are relaxed. My fingers are relaxed. I relax my hands, palms of my hands, back of my hands. My hands are completely relaxed. I relax my wrists and forearms. Wrists and forearms. Wrists and forearms are relaxed. I relax my elbow and upper arms. Elbow and upper arms. Elbow and upper arms are relaxed. My entire arms is relaxed. Entire arms is relaxed. My entire upper body is relaxed. My entire upper body is completely relaxed. We'll now repeat. You repeat with me if you like the sound ooh, and we feel the vibration in the upper body and in the hands and the arms. So inhale. I relax my neck. I relax my neck. My neck is relaxed. I relax my jaw. I relax my jaw. My jaw is relaxed. I relax my cheeks. I relax my cheeks. My cheeks are relaxed. I relax my mouth and teeth and tongue. Mouth, tongue and teeth are relaxed. I relax my lips, lower lips, upper lips. I relax the cheeks again. I relax the nose. I relax the nose. The nose is relaxed. I relax the eyes, eyeballs, eyelids. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids are relaxed. I relax the forehead. The forehead is nice and relaxed. The forehead is completely relaxed. I relax my ears. I relax my ears. My ears are relaxed. I relax my head and hair. I relax my head and hair. Head and hair are relaxed. I relax my face and the complete upper body. I relax my face. My face is relaxed. So now we'll chant the sound So it's just with both lips sealed. Feeling the vibration in that area of the face. And now feeling your body entirely relaxed. The body is relaxed. The mind is relaxed. The body is relaxed. The mind is relaxed. So just staying with that feeling of relaxation for a few seconds. And then slowly, keeping your eyes closed, bringing your attention to any noise that you can hear outside your house, in the distance, any noise that you can hear in the room you're in, any noise that your body is making, any noise that you can hear, which might be your own personal sound linking you to the universe. And then slowly, keeping the eyes closed, come up when you're ready. So bringing a bit of movement to the toes and hands wherever you are. And then taking your time, coming to the side first, and then coming up. So we will finish with the closing prayers. So we'll chant Om 3 times, and then we will chant the concluding prayers in English all together. So taking an in breath and out breath together. So inhale and exhale. Now inhale to Om. Auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone, may all be free from suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. This translates as, may the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. So bring your hands in prayer at your heart center for the purity and the clarity of the heart. Bring your hands to your mouth for the purity and clarity of the speech. And bring your hands to your forehead for the purity, clarity, and the peace of the mind. And thank you all for taking the time today to do this with me, and have a great week ahead. And I'll unmute you as well. So if you've got any question that you've got, anything that you want to ask, please do.